Game number 2 of the 2024 World Series between the 88-win Washington Nationals and the 92-win Chicago White Sox. If you missed game 1, well, go check that out. That was an absolute barn burner of a game. It ended with the Chicago White Sox winning it by a score of 6-5. It was a really close one, and now the Nationals look to bounce back here in this game number 2, where they're going to have their Cy Young taking the buff and Kevin Gausman. And now Gausman's postseason hasn't been great. He's been struggling. His ERA, I think, is at about like 6 right now, but it's going to have to be enough tonight for the Nationals to take home this game 2. They do not want to go down 2-0 heading back to Washington, even though in the NLCS, I mean, that's kind of what happened. We lost the first 2, then won the next 4. But again, you do not want to be down 2-0, especially in the World Series. So you look at game 1, 6-5 is the victory for Chicago. We will head back to DC for games 3 through 5 if needed. And taking the bump tonight for the Chicago White Sox will be Zach Plesac. He is the ace of this rotation in game 1. We did see Dylan Cease, who is their number 4 guy. Plesac is the number 1, taking on our number 1, of course, in Kevin Gausman, who's dealt to the Nationals at the trade deadline. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some MLB22 the show here on the channel as we get game 2 of the World Series underway. But first, make sure you go enter the $50 10,000 subscriber special giveaway. All you gotta do is follow at GreedoPlaysYT on Instagram and like the 10K subscriber post, and a winner will be drawn, I believe, next Tuesday. And also, go make sure you check out our first vlog on the channel. We went to the Giants and Padres game last Friday. Our next vlog will be going up on Sunday. Got another baseball game planned. Just be on the lookout for that. But go check out that first vlog. It will be in the description down below. Here comes Zach Plesac. Look at the postseason so far. 23 1/3 innings, 3 starts, 1.54 ERA. Plesac has been the pitcher of the playoffs, and he will see this loaded Nationals lineup. And Brady House first in the 2-2. House right to second base, but that one, oh, it's going to be dropped at second. It's off the glove of Gleyber Torres, but Torres will still beat House to first. 1 gone in the inning for Juan Soto on the 2-2. Soto's going to stare at strike 3 on the circle change down and in by Plesac. 2 gone in the inning for Franmil Reyes, and Reyes hits one back up the middle. The Nationals are officially on the board here with the hit, so there goes the no-hitter. Reyes is on first with 2 outs for Ian Happ on the full count. Reyes running, Happ into deep center field. He's been hitting nothing but bombs in the playoffs, and that one is going to stay in the park. It's going to be caught in center field by Luis Robert. We go to the bottom of the first. Here comes Kevin Gausman again. Look at the struggling postseason he has had. 3 starts, 1-1 record, ERA of 7.2. It just hasn't been great so far to Gausman in the postseason. He'll see Tim Anderson first, the former National, in the 1-1. He'll hit one into center field, but there is the lane train in Lane Thomas. 1 gone in the inning for the 2-0 spot is Adam Duvall. 2-1 pitch for Gausman. He'll deal that one to the ground. Austin Martin, let's not make an error this time, eh? Martin to first to Josh Bell. 2 gone in the inning for Luis Robert. On the 2-2 pitch, Gausman's going to get him to roll over to short. Brady House to first to Bell. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the first for the Cy Young in Kevin Gausman. We go to the top of the second. Here's the leader of the book club in Josh Bell. Oh, Plesac's working that low and inside corner. He's going to set Bell down just like he did to Soto. 1 gone for Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz on the perfect. That ball stays up. Ridiculous. It's so dumb. Perfect, straight to the center fielder. Now Lane Thomas gonna hit one right to the second baseman in Gleyber Torres. The Nats go 1, 2, 3 in the top of the second. As we go to the bottom of the second, here's Yoan Moncada. That ball stabbed at first by Josh Bell. 1 gone for Frank Schwindel. He's gonna hit one to right center. That ball is gonna get through. Lane Thomas chasing after it. It's gonna be extra bases here for Chicago with 1 gone in the inning. Runner in scoring position for the former New York Yankee. It will be Gleyber Torres on the 3-1 pitch. Torres hits one up the middle. That ball's gonna get through. Lane's gonna have to come up throwing here. Schwindel to the plate. They're gonna hold him at third. He probably would have been host. They're going to be at the corners with 1 out for Alex Kirilloff. He dominated in game 1. He went 3 for 4, and he's going to continue the success here tonight. Alex Kirilloff's 4 for 5 in the World Series, and he puts the White Sox up 1-0. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Josh Van Meter. Oh, could have ball 4 instead. He'll swing and a miss through a fastball in. 2 gone for Dom Nunez in the 1-2. He'll hit one to right center. Nunez came into this game batting 148. That's gonna go up because he's gonna pick up a ground rule double. He'll only score 1, but they're on second and third for Tim Anderson on the full count. Anderson on the ground. Austin Martin to his right. Gonna have to throw the length of the diamond. He'll make the play. But the Chicago White Sox get the scoring started here in the bottom of the second. They're up 2-0 as Vidal Brujan will lead off in the top of the third on a 3-2 pitch. Brujan into center field. That one's going to be caught by Luis Roberts. 1 gone in the inning now for Austin Martin, batting a low .217 in the World Series, in the playoffs. Again, he's going to strike out on the Plesac slider. 2 gone for the rookie and Brady House. House on the ground to short, but one shortstop will ground out to another. Anderson to first to Schwindel. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. No offensive production so far. Out the Washington Nationals, and Kevin Gausman's going to come in and walk Adam Duvall. So Duvall is going to be on first for Luis Robert. Robert on the ground to Vidal Brujan. I think the only plays at first, so Brujan to Bell. We will get Luis Robert at first base. 1 gone for Yohan Moncada. The switch hitter on the 2-2 puts one on the ground again to Vidal Brujan. Brujan to Bell. 2 gone the inning, but the runner has moved on over to 3rd. So with 2 outs the inning, what can Frank Schwindel do? He doubled in his last AB. This time, though, he's going to pop out into right field to the chosen one in Juan Soto. We go to the 4th inning, down by 2 runs. Soto now going to lead it off on the 3-2 pitch. Juan into left center field. Will that ball get over the left fielder's head? It will. Duvall cannot make a play. Soto's on the ground rule double. He'll be on second base with no outs for Franmil Reyes. Reyes in the ground. Oh, Soto's going to get caught up. They're going back to second, and they got Soto. I tried to bait the throw. Soto just wasn't fast enough to bait and then go back to second, so Reyes will be on first. Happ is going to walk, so they're on first and second with 1 out now for Josh Bell on the 2-2 pitch. Bell, oh my goodness, that's not a good swing. I was in the dirt. 2 gone for Keibert Ruiz in the full count. Oh, he's not going to, okay. Held up his swing, thought it was a ball at strike 3. The Nats still struggling to score runs. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Kevin Gausman going to get a strikeout right there on the circle change down. So down goes Gleyber Torres. Alex Kirilloff now on the ground, right to Josh Bell. So away goes the Chicago right fielder. 2 gone in the inning now for the DH in Josh Van Meter. And he's going to take another really bad swing. 2 horrible strikeouts for Van Meter to start this game. He'll strike out as we go to the top of the 5th. Lane Thomas up first. And Lane's going to hit one into left field. That ball's going to get through. It'll be a leadoff single. And that will do it for Zach Plesac. They take him out. He doesn't even go 5 innings. In comes Matthew Thompson, who hasn't pitched a regular season game in his career. He hasn't pitched before. This is his debut on the 3-2 count. Oh, ball's line to first. It's going to be a double play. Brujan hits one hard to first base. He'll get the ball be caught by Schwindel, and Schwindel lays down the tag on Lane Thomas. That will do it for the top of the 5th as Austin Martin's going to fly out into right field. I don't know why they took Plesac out after only like 85 pitches. Gausman's still going. He's at 65. He'll have 1 out in the inning for Tim Anderson on the 3-2. He'll walk Anderson, so it will be a 1-out walk. Duvall comes up now on the 1-1 pitch. Here comes Tim Anderson going to second. Keibert Ruiz. Got him. Oh, do not run a Ruiz. 2 gone in the inning for Duvall. 1-2 pitch. He'll hit one into center right to the lane. Train and Lane Thomas. So it will be a bullpen game from here on out for the White Sox. None gone here in the top of the 6th. Thompson still pitching for Chicago. House going to hit one to right. That ball, though, is going to be caught by Alex Kirilloff. 1 gone now in the inning for the chosen one in Juan Soto. 2-2. He's going to get popped out as well. The Nationals, 5 2/3 we've played so far, with still 0 runs produced for a team that's as explosive as this Nats team is. It's concerning. Reyes is going to walk in a 3-1. So tying run enters the box. It's Ian Happ. He's yet to do anything of note so far in the World Series, but on the 1-2 Happ, oh, that's going nowhere. Ball's caught in right field. Kirilloff's got it. To the bottom of the 6th, we now go. Gausman's still pitching. Luis Robert up first, going to hit one into right center. Why is Soto so far? Okay, why was Lane Thomas back to the fence and Soto was creeped in? So it's going to be a double for Luis Robert. He'll be on first base, or second base, excuse me, for Yohan Moncada. Moncada on the ground to Brady House. Robert's not going to make the mistake on the base pass like Soto did earlier. He'll stay put at second base with 1 out, and that will likely do it for Kevin Gausman. In comes Alex Reyes to pitch with 1 out and a runner on second base. ERA at 4.50 so far in the playoffs. After 4 innings pitched and a 1.25 whip for the former Cardinals. Frank Schwindel up first in the 2-2, going to hit one on the ground to Josh Bell. Of course, it will move the runner over, but more importantly, we'll get the out. 2 down here and out for Gleyber. Towards the 9th pitch of the AB, he'll walk. So runners at the corners with 2 outs. The inning's going to come down to Alex Kirilloff. He's 1 for 2 in this game, and on the 3-1 pitch, Kirilloff going to hit one to foul ground. Austin Martin has got it, and Reyes will get out the gym, but the Nationals only have 3 innings now to put up at least 2 runs. Matthew Thompson still pitching in his first ever game, and he's striking out Josh Bell. 1 gone for Keibert Ruiz on the 1-2. Ruiz gonna hit one softly into left field. That one's gonna be caught by Adam Duvall. 2 down now in the inning for the Lane Train and Lane Thomas on the 1-2 pitch. Lane's gonna get popped out. The Nats have been shut out through 7 innings as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Pitching for the Nats will be the former Cardinal again in Genesis Cabrera. He's a lefty, of course, ERA of 0 over 5 1/3. He's been actually really excellent so far in October. He'll see Josh Van Meter first in the 1-2, a guy who's been terrible so far. Give him the goal. golden sombrero. 3 strikeouts so far in the game for Van Meter, 1 gone for Dom Nunez on the full count. He's going to walk, so we're going to walk the 9-hole spot to bring now the leadoff hitter and Tim Anderson to the plate on the 2-2 pitch. Anderson going to fly one into right field. There is Soto. He's going to wave off Lane Thomas. So Juan is under it, 2 gone in the inning. Adam Duvall will now come up to hit in the former Atlanta Brave. On the 1-2, we'll see a lefty, but he's going to strike out on the fastball. To the top of the 8th, Drew Strickenrider will come out a pitch for Chicago. ERA of nothing over only 1 game pitch so far and 1 inning pitch so far in October. Vidal Brujan comes up first. Brujan, perfect. Deep left center field. That ball's carrying on the curveball. It's out of here. Vidal Brujan has brought life to the Nationals here in Game 2. It's his first home run in the playoffs, 394 feet for the switch hitter. We've said it earlier, we've struggled to find any production, at least offensively, out of our second base position, and now Vidal Brujan is going to bring it here in the top of the 8th. It's a 1-2 game, and Austin Martin's going to walk. They walk the 9-hole spot. Leadoff man up, it's Brady House in the 2-2. That's a terrible swing, but he gets through. Runners on first and second, no outs, and again, if this was anyone else, I'd bunt, but it's Juan Soto. 2-2 pitch, Strickenrider deals in, they're gonna say Juan went there. Strike 3 on the circle change, 1 gone for Franmil Reyes on the 2-2 pitch. Fran Ram can't catch up with the fastball. Just like that, down goes Soto and Reyes, and now Ian Happ will see Joe Barlow, the former Texas Ranger. Huge spot in this game right now. Happ versus Barlow in the full count. Runners going, and Ian Happ's gonna strike out. The White Sox, after giving a back-to-back base runners and a home run, are gonna strike out Soto, Happ, and Reyes in order. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Nats still down by 1. Of course, Brujan picks up that run, but we're still down by 1 run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Of course, pitching now for the Nats will be Jordan Hicks. He'll strike out Luis Robert on the 2-2 pitch. Here comes Yohan Moncada. He'll strike out on the cutter in to down now in the inning for Frank Schwindel. On the 1-1 pitch, he'll hit one on the ground to Vidal Brujan. So here we go, man. Top of the 9th inning, down by 1. Coming out for the save for Chicago is their closer. It is the hard-throwing lefty, Garrett Crochet. 6 games pitched so far in the playoffs, 6 saves, 0 ERA. He'll see Josh Bell first from the right side of the plate. Josh hits one on the 1-2 hard, but straight to Luis Robert. 1 gone for Keibert Ruiz on the 1-1 pitch. Ruiz up, no, there you go. All right, so we're making solid contact early off of Crochet at the circle change right down the middle. I mean, we should have runners on first and second, but it's all right. We will have Ruiz on first, and Lane Thomas against the lefty is going to strike out. 2 gone the inning. It's going to come down to Vidal Brujan in the 3-2. He can't catch up. Crochet's going to blow the 98-mile-an-hour fastball right by him, and the Chicago White Sox are going to go up 2-0 here in the World Series. Back-to-back games for the Sox. They beat the Nationals in both of them by 1 run. The Nats actually out-hit the White Sox here in Game 2, 6-5, but it's tough to win baseball games when you only score 1 run because you got to be perfect basically on the other side of the ball pitching-wise. Gausman doesn't lead us to victory here. I mean, again, he only gave up 2 runs, not a horrible performance out of him. The White Sox get 2 runs. That's all they need to pick up the victory, and that's going to do it here from game number 2. But if history's to tell us anything, you look back at the NLCS, you know, the Nationals were down 2-0, and they did come back to win that series, and they did win 4 straight, starting with 3 straight home games in our nation's capital. So that's where we will head for tomorrow night, Game 3, Nats and Sox from our nation's capital. And folks, thank you all for watching episode number 56 of the Washington Nationals franchise mode here on MLB 22 the show. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more, and also make sure to go join the 10K subscriber giveaway. Of course, for $50, go make sure to follow Greedo Plays by T on Instagram, and then go like the 10K post. Also, go make sure to check out the first vlog on the channel. So folks, thank you all for watching, and Mamba forever.